Guard at 6'7", number 13, Evan Fournier. At guard at 6'6", number 18, at center, at 7 feet, number 23, Robinson. At forward, at 6'8", number 30, At forward, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. The head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Let's hear it for your New York Knicks.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Simmons. And it's KD in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. Brett, these teams know each other very well.
Always fun to see in these kind of matchups, Kevin, if a coaching staff on either side decides to throw a wrench in the works and play a player or a combination of players that the other team is not expecting. Like you said, they know each other very well, but who will execute tonight, they'll get the win.
To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Curry. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New York. Burks with it. Passes it to Barrett. Now, here is Robinson. The pass to Burks. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's Durant. It's good.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
And here's Barrett. Driving in, and Barrett slams it in.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Simmons. Here's Curry with the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. But once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Burks. He doesn't get the second one.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
The free throw drops for Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Irving against Burks. Irving attacking. Makes it off the glass.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Now, here's Burks. Handle left side. Kicks to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Robinson down low. Guarded by Kerr. Bucket is good.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Randall, and that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Curry. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Durant, the pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Barrett. Fournier in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, you can see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Barrett, and it's Noel, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Aldridge dishes to Mills. from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Rose. New York trailing, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. And quickly in for R.J. Barrett. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Walker. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
His story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Harris outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results. Outside Rose. Going inside. And he makes good on the layup. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the wing right side. Back to Mills. On the wing, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. And it's quickly missing. Nets leading by 5. On the wing, Harris. Out to the right wing. Mills passes to Griffin. Knicks with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Mills. That's his second personal.
2 shots.
Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Knicks, Emmanuel Quickly. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Fournier comes in for Derrick Rose. And it's Burks in for Kemba Walker. And the new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Claxton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Here's Randle, and then Randle slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. You've got to make sure we try to make them work for the point.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, everybody. Good. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and there's Seth Curry, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Irving way outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Fournier goes in. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Randall.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Curry against Barrett, and the basket by Curry.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Burks looking around. Passes it to Randall. Over Irving, and it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And Curry has it in the corner. The kick out to Irving. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Aldridge kicks to Simmons. Nets passing it around, down low. Baseline jumper. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rose goes in. Yep, it counts. Rose has got his second basket.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Simmons left side, and the pass to Aldridge. Dishes it to Harris. And the rejection by Noel. Right side Rose. Drops in the layup for two. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Aldridge kicks to Irving. Lets the three fly. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. Irving against Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Aldridge, high post. Irving finds Aldridge. Back to Irving. On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
In that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And it's Walker penetrating, and he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Bullock in the front court alongside Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for Blake Griffin.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Andre Drummond.
On defense, the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Burks kicks to Fournier. Pass to Randall. It's good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Nets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Outside Curry. Passes to Drummond. Outside for Durant. Curry on the wing. The pass to Drummond. Back to Curry. Just 3 to shoot. And the Nets, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Randall down low. Covered by Irving. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Irving. Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
On the wing quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Randall. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Drummond. Outside Durant. From 12 feet out. And it's Drummond missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of gestures.
Here's Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's Durant with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 1:16 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's good for 2.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Kyrie Irving.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
No good from Simmons. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
And stolen by Drummond. Now, here is Irving. And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots over Fournier. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much with Blake Griffin. Now, Blake, you guys look very strong tonight. What do you think this team's potential is this season?
I think the sky's the limit. And everybody believes, everybody buys in, everybody fights every night. So I think the sky's the limit. But at the same time, not getting too high, not getting too low. Making sure we come out and execute our game plan every night.
You are just a mass of cliches, aren't you? Congrats, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good